I'm currently under the oven light in our kitchen. Just microwave some pizza. About to talk through a few changes that we are making in the shop. It's late. It's getting cold here in Arkansas, so I've got a jacket on, but I'll take you out and show you in a second what we're about to do in the leather shop. All right, I got the overheads on because I have my hands full and can't turn on all of my fancy lights. But in short, stuff has compiled everywhere in the shop, and I'm needing to add some extra storage space. So as you can see, I've got some bags going, lots of stuff piled up everywhere. We're about to rework all of these shelves, and the biggest adjustment that we're about to make is getting all of this over here a little bit more functional. I'm gonna shift the machines down this way, move these seats out of the shop, move this dartboard out of the shop, and as you can see, we've been working on a few bags up here. But this leather storage has been awesome. I've had a handful of people reach out and ask what it is. Literally, these are just 2x4s on the wall, and then we pre-drilled before we put them up there, attached the little arms that come out. I think those are like 18 inches maybe. And we attached those to the wall. They're about 4 foot, 3.5 foot apart. And then you literally use I guess that's like a 1x2 or something like that. And then we split those in half, get those at your local lumber store. And you run them through your roll of leather, and it's great storage for leather. If you need stuff elevated up out of the way, we need extra space in here for that, so that's why we went up with it. But I think what I'm about to do is get rid of this, so moving this Husky workbench, which has just collected stuff. I'm gonna move it to the other side of the shop. We are about to start making some knives and some fun stuff. I'm excited about that, learning a lot about different steel, handles, rivets, all those good things. But I'm gonna extend this leather rack all the way down to the floor. So basically, this rack right here will hold another 35 hides that are just kind of casually laying around the shop everywhere. And maybe give us some more space for storage for leather. So the goal after that would be to move the workbench down a little bit in the workshop, moving this dartboard over to one of these walls so that we can access it. And I'm gonna move that Husky workbench that we saw to the end of this, and it would operate for some of the knife making stuff. I've got a belt grinder, and then underneath that, I can store the steel, different blades, different things like that. I'm just tinkering around getting into that, so I don't even know what I'm doing. But yeah, there's my pizza as well. You can't beat microwaved pizza. So hopefully those adjustments will help. Extra storage for leather over here, move that over, relocate the TV on the wall behind me, relocate the dartboard behind me. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do over here on this side, but that will help with all of the leather being piled up everywhere. So I'm excited about it. And as I just finished recording that, I just realized if you just watched all that, kudos to you. No one probably cares about that, but I do know if you're interested in leathercraft and you like keeping up with people's workshops, what they're doing, or if you have any questions about how to store leather, which if you're not in the leathercraft world, then that is not a big deal for you. But when you have a lot of leather sitting in the shop, you have to properly store it or it could get damaged. And so this is the most effective way we have found. I hope it's helpful for you. Feel free to reach out if you got questions about that. We've been answering questions about how to build that little setup over the last several months after we posted the shop tour video. It is not difficult to build those. I think it took 45 minutes to build all that. So, and then get it hung up. It helps to have an extra hand, but you can do it by yourself. Hope you all enjoyed this. I'll post some updates soon with the shop, and stay warm. I'm not sure if it's cold where you're at, but it's getting cold in Arkansas. Thank you guys.